Now with your Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. A little bit chilly outside. Not too bad, though.
It's not bad. You know, temperatures in the 50s. It's going to feel nice by the time we head towards Monday. Monday is just going to feel awful compared to how it felt today. Look at how it looked today, though. Going back to around 10 a.m. this morning, dealt with some of that patchy fog early on. A lot of drizzle, and then clear skies this afternoon. Look at the high clouds just streaming overhead. Now, seeing that humidity tip back up again, we could see some patchy fog once again. But this is how a day should look, getting up into the 80s and then temperatures going down compared to what we dealt with, say, yesterday when the temperatures didn't move at all, sitting in the 40s all day yesterday. Temperatures actually warmed overnight. We were at 41 at 4 a.m. and then saw them get up into the mid-40s by the time you woke up, and then climbed up into the low 80s this afternoon, now sitting at 56 degrees as of the 10 o'clock hour. We've got a stubborn front just kind of sitting here, washing in and out of the Concho Valley. It tries to wash back in tomorrow, so we aren't going to see the 80s again. In fact, we may be in the 50s tomorrow. Clouds are going to increase overnight, and then behind that front is a stronger front on the way. It's going to lead to a chilly start to the new week. You see a lot on radar, but none of this is rain. This is all ground clutter, and it's because we've got what's called an inversion in the atmosphere bending that radar beam. That type of inversion also leads to fog and drizzle at times, and so could be dealing with some of that tonight. Now, temperatures are in the 50s right now. You can kind of make out that stubborn front. It's back to the north right now, but it's going to try to push south again tomorrow. 49 right now in Abilene. It's 57 in Ballinger, 54 in Wall, still in the 60s along the I-10 corridor. You got up pretty warm today. A lot of us getting into the 80s, and dew points are pretty uniform across the area, 40s and 50s, but these dew points will increase overnight. We've got south winds overnight tonight that are going to be hanging around about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, as that little stubborn front comes back, they flip back around to the north, and that brings back the cooler air. So nothing on the live radar network, at least nothing that means anything. Again, just that false echo. Got a few high clouds streaming overhead from Dallas over towards Amarillo. These aren't going to do much. High pressure did push that cold air down the other day, or yesterday rather. Now it's trying to pull back to the east. It's going to take one last shove tomorrow, and that's why that little stationary front will wobble more to the west again, bringing back that cooler air. Meanwhile, you can see all the moisture in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. Tomorrow, we're set up with a warm and chilly side of the Concho Valley. One side's going to be chilly, the other side's going to be warm. The question is, which side? Where is it all set up? Let's kind of try to play it out for you here on Futurecast. You'll see by 10:30 in the morning, here's the 40s, here's the 60s. As we go through the afternoon, still dealing with maybe the 50s and 40s across parts of the Concho Valley that are just northeast of San Angelo. You may bust out into the 70s down along the I-10 corridor, and then things change as we go through the overnight hours. Here comes that front arriving early Sunday morning, and behind it, I'm expecting temperatures to not even reach these levels. I think we start out in the 40s on Sunday around church time. That's when that front comes through, and I'm expecting temperatures to drop throughout the day, potentially dropping into the 30s in our northern counties, still in the 70s ahead of that front, and then we're in the 50s there on Sunday afternoon. Really, I think we're all going to be in the 40s and the 30s. I think Futurecast just going a little too warm. This is a big chunk of Arctic air that's going to be moving through, though. We've got a quick shot of cold air first. You can see that really quick shot, and then here comes that Arctic air spilling south, sitting right over us on Monday. Monday, going to be the coldest air of this season so far. So tonight, down to 52, mainly cloudy with some patchy drizzle. We'll have winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I've got a high of 59 for Saturday. If that front doesn't come as far west as we think, we could be in the 60s. If it comes further, we could be in the 40s. I think you're in the 70s south of San Angelo. Going to be a kind of weird situation setting up there. Sunday, 46. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Monday, I've got the high temperature at 38. Look at the low temperatures we'll wake up with, though. We're talking about low temperatures. They're going to be getting into the teens. 18 degrees in San Angelo. It's going to be cold. Those wind chills going to be closer to the single digits. Cold on the way. And then as we go towards the end of the week, climbing up into the upper 70s. That's the good news. Feeling like spring again by next weekend. And we'll be right back.